Recently, I spoke to Inception and Dark Knight Rises star Joseph Gordon-Levitt. He was just 3 weeks into filming a new TV show when it was shut down due to the coronavirus.
It was frustrating to have to stop that. But of course, my frustration very soon turned to, oh, I have nothing to complain about. There's really a lot of struggle going on right now, and I'm one of the very, very lucky ones in this situation.
All right, we're recording, everybody. I'm home.
With Hollywood on pause, he turned his attention online.
So we're all gonna make a show together, starting now. You can come be a part of it. It's gonna be a 6-part miniseries, 10-minute episode.
A long time ago, I started a community online with my brother called Hit Record, which has evolved into this big collaborative environment. The whole premise of Hit Record is about people making things together. So people start projects and they find collaborators and they finish those projects together. And, you know, it could be hundreds of people work on a project together, or it could be just a few.
And for Joseph, it's taken on an even greater meaning in a world where we've all been forced apart.
I think a lot of us are turning online looking for human connection, but oftentimes the interactions you get online are sort of quick, scatterbrained, disposable. You know, social media can be that way. And when you're making something together with someone else, the interaction you get tends to be more nuanced, more profound, more long-lasting. You have a common purpose. You're like, let's figure this out together. Let's make a thing together. And so Hit Record has really provided something that I think a lot of us have needed, me included.
To be special forces?
Yes, sir.
Why do you want to join the CIA?
I'd like to help my country make a difference in the world.
In 2016, Joseph took on the role of famed NSA whistleblower Edward Snowden. It was an experience that left a lasting impression.
Deputy director of the NSA offered me a new position.
Can you tell me anything about it?
You know I can't.
The kind of democratization that social media gives us, the fact that now, you know, people are able to get their ideas, their creative ideas out there. Do you think that people are tending towards those likes and those clicks and those follows? Is that kind of focusing in the wrong way, the type of content that people are putting out there?
I think the biggest problem is actually the way that some of these companies make money with the technology, the business model, as they say, that they offer a service for free in exchange for the right to kind of spy on people, collect massive amounts of data. I do think there's something kind of poisonous about that to creativity, when right at the seed of your creation, you're like, well, how many followers is that going to get me? Is that going to do well on Twitter? Is that going to get a lot of likes? Like, these aren't the questions you ideally want to be asking yourself in the thick of your self-expression.
But with COVID-19 still dominating our lives and social distancing becoming part of the new normal, just how difficult will it be for Hollywood to restart TV and film production?
There's so many question marks, it's really hard to say. Well, like, one way that movies are moving towards is shooting with more kind of virtual sets, whether that's on green screen or that's shooting in front of these massive LED walls, and motion capture, all these new technologies, ways to make movies that are different than the conventional way where you go to a location and you shoot in a location. This will probably push that forward, I would guess. But yeah, we will all still find ways to shoot in the old-fashioned way as well. And will there be less stuff being made? I don't know. Everyone's pretty keen to keep making stuff. Certainly you're gonna see some kind of dip reflected by the fact that we all had to stop for the last couple months.
Joe, thanks so much for your time. Really appreciate it. It's been
Thank you.
fascinating.
Great to be here.